Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be testing out the SpectraFix Workable Fixative. This is a workable non-toxic fixative, and this is good for soft pastels, oil pastels, chalk, Conte, colored pencils, graphite, and charcoal. Now I've tried this on soft pastels before, on the Canson Métiers, and this is some charcoal that I've done on the Canson Métiers, and this is going to be a real-time tutorial. If it's not out yet, it should be out, so I will link that down below when it is. But I figured I would go ahead and try this on this service today. It says it's good for paper, Yupo, canvas, ceramic, fabric, glass, leather, wood, and stone. And the directions just say to spray a very light layer of SpectraFix over your work, allowing 2 to 3 minutes to dry. Respray slightly heavier for 1 to 2 more layers. Occasionally spraying your project while you work is better than only spraying when the project is finished. SpectraFix dries to an invisible matte finish and can be reworked indefinitely. So I figured I would go ahead and try this today. Now, one thing I don't like about this little pump spray is when you spray it, it kind of spits out some little pieces. It can. So what I've done before is transfer it into a little spray bottle like this. And this spits out a really fine mist. I love this. Now I will go ahead and link this. I'm pretty sure I got this on Amazon, so I'll make sure to link it down below. But this just puts a very fine mist onto the paper. It doesn't saturate it. I've never had any issues with it. Now I never thought to try this on my charcoal piece as I was going along, but I just happened to look at this bottle again and it said charcoal on it, so I thought, well, why not? Let's try it. So I'm just going to spray a fine mist here. Now I did put a piece of cardboard behind this just because I didn't want to get this all over my desk. And I'm spraying it flat down. I would probably say spray it while it's upright like this. Actually, maybe I'll do that. Can you still see this at an angle? Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and spray it. And I'm moving this back and forth as I'm doing it, and I'm trying to keep it you know, about a foot or two away. Okay, so that's what it looks like being sprayed just once. Now, some people have said this can darken things up. It can darken your darks and it can darken your lights. So we'll see the before and after of this. So I'll come back in about 5 minutes or so and see what this looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like once it's been sprayed with just one coat and let dry. So this is dried for a couple of hours now, and it did warp the paper slightly, just slightly. I don't know if you guys can tell, but just slightly. So I would suggest to tape down your piece or leave it taped down before you spray it. But I will try to put a picture in here of before and after just so you guys can clearly see. But it did darken the lights up a little bit. But at this stage, you could go in and just add in some more bright whites or whatever your highlight colors are. But now for the real test. I'm just going to go over it, and it has completely sealed everything in. So I hope you can tell. And even if I wipe it to the outside of the paper, like hardly anything, like there might be maybe a 1% of it coming off, and that might even be from before. So it did a really good job of sealing it in, just one little light layer like that. Now I've used this on pastels quite a bit, and what I've done is I've done my pastels, I've done my highlights, my white highlights, sprayed it, and then if there was any areas that I needed to brighten back up, I've gone in with just the pastels for the highlights, and then I have not sprayed it again. Now this does say that it is formulated for colored pencils as well. However, if I was going to use something like colored pencils and wanted to fix it, I would probably choose this, which is the Brush and Pencil Advanced Colored Pencil Texture Fixative. They also have a final fixative, but like this one is a workable fixative. This is also workable. So I choose this one for my colored pencil pieces, but most of the time for them, I don't even need to use a fixative. This is more if you need to add a little bit more texture to your paper, if you're running out, or if you're using the brush and pencil powder blender with your colored pencils on a sanded surface, then you would use this to fix in between your layers. I hope you guys enjoyed this tip today. If you have any art related questions, leave them down below, because I'm hoping to do more like tip videos like this of just little things where I see questions and sometimes it's hard to answer it in a comment, or sometimes, you know, it would be easier for people to have a visual to see it being done. So if you have any questions about how to use a product or how to do this or that, then make sure to leave them down in the comments below and I will answer them in a video in the future. I'm hoping to be able to do at least one of these a week, maybe one or two, we'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye!